Hello, guys. Welcome to our weekly update analysis. We will analyze all the charts that we are looking at for the last week of November. Let's start, of course, with Euro USD. Euro USD has been in a kind of a downwards range. We could say like an ending diagonal for quite of time now since July. Yeah, we expect this to finish at some point and we expect some upside in the pair, but for now it's still within this diagonal. We have five subwaves going up here in this sense. So we expect the pair to continue upwards after a five wave up. It means the establishment of an uptrend is there. We expect this correction to finish at some point. Already is past the 61.8 of the Fibonacci retracement, so it should be about time. As long as it's within this ending diagonal though, guys, either you can trade the ending diagonal or you wait for the explosion that is gonna happen, I assume, soon enough. Usually an ending diagonal takes five waves to finish. So if we take this as wave 1, let's see, if we take this as wave 1, we take the second touch here as wave 3, as wave 2, we then here is the 3, here is the 4, which it didn't touch, so it might still be happening, or it's kind of incomplete. And depends, if we touch our trend line like this, it could be a wave 4 completed there. Okay, then it means we have a final wave down. We should have a final wave down, wave 5. And then from there onwards, the ending diagonal should finish and the market should go up. At least that's what I'm expecting from my point of view and my analysis based on the Elliott waves. Okay, let's see now cable GBP USD. GBP USD, there is a very good setup. Okay, here we have our wave 1, wave 2 down here, which was exactly 61.8 retracement of the Fibonacci. As soon as it touched, there you go. As soon as it touched, guys, not even a pip below. Wave 3 happened. Now we are in wave 4. Wave 3 finished up here. Now we are in wave 4. We are looking for 38.2, yeah, guys? 38.2. Somewhere here. So I'm looking to buy the cable when it reaches these levels. Now in terms of correction, this looks like a very good double correction to me. I mean, you have your first A and B, C here. Let's put it a bit different color maybe. No, yes. You have your A here. It's clear there is a 3 movement. B there. And C down here. And then this is your X. After an X, what do we expect? Another A and B, C down. C is gonna be in double correction. So this wave up is the X. And then we go again. Then we're gonna have another A, which is the one happening right now. When it finishes, we will expect a kind of retracement for a wave B. And then the final movement down somewhere here for the wave C. Remember, guys, usually in wave 4 stops around 38.2. So there you go, something like this. That's what I'm expecting in cable. I think it's a very good setup. Cable is much clearer than euro and dollar. Although euro and dollar, I believe that is an ending diagonal and should go long as well. But you see, guys, we have another movement down and then long. Here, the same thing. We have one push down for the cable and then a long. So both of them match with the same direction, which is good because most of the pairs are correlated between each other. Now, the dollar yen has been in this consolidation for a long time. I believe we're having a triangle of this kind in here. So this is wave A, as I have already established here. This is wave A, B, the C is happening right now, and it should continue until the breakout of the triangle. We have clear 5 waves up here, guys, so it's an uptrend, but we need to have the A and BC correction first. So the A is this sharp movement down, then B, as you can see, then B purple is this triangle that is happening, and then we should have a C. And from there to go all the way up for a new wave, 5 wave up. I don't usually like to trade consolidation phases, I mean triangles and things like that, so I'm kind of avoiding dollar yen for now because as you can see, chop is going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down again. It's not very clear trend, it's not something, because within a triangle, the volatility is low. The market moves in many zigzags, so you are not gonna get any big movements, and after a while it gets confusing. Okay, now if someone managed to buy it at the bottom or sell at the top of a triangle and just keep it there for a month or so without even looking at it, okay, that's fair enough. Alright, let's see here. Okay, we have the dollar CAD. In dollar CAD, we are kind of in a triple correction right now. I have them here already labeled. So this is wave A, B down, the C is up, X, another A, B here, and C up. And we are looking for another X and the triple correction. Here is the other X, guys. And then we are looking for another A and B. See the final one up. It already started. This is the A. This is the B. And the C is ongoing. Right now, the C, remember guys, after an X, the next correction should go above the highest high. So C has to come above. The C has to come above this line, above this end. So we're looking for the C to go somewhere up there. Now, here was a good opportunity in terms of the A and B C to get in for that C. If you have realized that this correction A and B C here will have finished at some point, I used the FIBO expansion. Somewhere there it should have finished, which it did. Okay, it retraced a bit lower than that, but it finished somewhere there. Now what we have here is you have your wave A. Obviously this is 3 movements down, so it can't be a downtrend, guys. It's an A and B C correction, which makes them B. From now onwards we should have 5 waves going up all the way to pass this level here. 5 waves up for the wave C. So that's what we are looking for, the dollar cut, and it already started. This is wave 1, this is wave 2. Let's label them for the wave C. So this is wave 1. This is wave 2. And now we are in wave 3, which we will have subwaves for that wave 3. So we go again, we have wave 1. We're gonna put them different color, of course. Let's make them, I don't know, orange. Okay, so we have wave 1. Two here. And then we're gonna have like 3 orange, 4 orange, 5 orange, which gonna be the finish of blue 3, 4 blue, 5 blue, which will be the finish of wave C. Okay, very well. Regarding Aussie dollar, the dollar is kind of confusing, to be fair. I'm not sure what exactly it's doing on the long term. I'm a bit confused about it, so I kind of avoid it for now. Although here I can see a clear correction of this downtrend, so I see a clear short going on here, but just for this pattern. And I think it already did 61 point as well, exactly 61.8. As you can see here, this guys here, this was in double correction. We had the A here, we have our B down here, and C here. Then we have down there, it's a 3 movement, we have the X, and then we're going for the other A and B, C. A here, B here, and the 5 waves up is the C. These 5 waves up. One is here, three, I believe you can see it, 4 and 5. That's why this is the only reason I knew it was a short on this pattern, at least for another lower low, but I'm not exactly sure yet what it's doing in the bigger picture. I need some more movement on the charts to understand what's going on in the bigger picture for now. But for now, this is a short, guys. This is a clear downtrend, double correction. Unless this is an X and it's gonna do another MPC up, this should go down. It looks like it's doing 5 waves though, to be fair. Let's see a bit more closer. Yeah, because if we say that this is wave 1, this is wave 2, 3, 4, and it's doing now the 5, it could be 5 waves down. It means we're gonna finish with 38.2 for wave 4, so that was a good short there. Okay, it means we're going there probably just the double correction is finished, and now we're gonna continue for the downtrend. That's what it looks like. It doesn't look like this wave X for now, at least. We don't know sure. Still, the wave 5 needs to make a lower low. So from what I see now, we have so far in double correction. This could either be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down, so for a new downtrend establishment, or it could be a wave X. We need to wait for next week to make sure. Alright, New Zealand, okay, it's very similar with Aussie dollar, guys. We all know that. They are very correlated pairs. Okay, again in the bigger picture, it looks kind of in double correction, like A, B, C, X, and another A and B, C going on, but we have to wait and see. Regarding the small correction here, this could be a double correction similar to the Aussie dollar. We have this A and B, C here. Then we have this X, and then we have the other MBC here, the second part of the double correction here, the MBC. Okay, there you go. Now again, same logic with Aussie dollar, yeah? I mean, this could be another X, this one could be another X, yeah? So we're going for another MBC up, or it could be a wave 1. So we are starting the downtrend again. We have to wait and see. If we try to analyze this wave, maybe to see if it's a 5-wave movement down or a 3-wave movement, which is actually is gonna explain to us if it's in double correction or not, we could. Let's go closer and see. Okay, I can see here wave 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and a nice ending diagonal for the wave 5. Okay. So ending diagonal, guys, for you, that you don't remember what is, ending diagonal usually is something that, this is not the prettiest one. It's something with, it's kind of a triangle with 5 waves inside. Yeah, in this case, this is wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there it is. Okay, to be fair, these breakouts above make it a bit ugly. It's not exactly textbook, but it's something that I'm willing to accept out of experience. Remember, nothing is like the book in the markets. You need to have a bit creativity in your mind. So then I will rename this as wave 1. I don't believe it's a wave X anymore. Let's make it a bit bigger so we distinguish from the rest. Okay, so this is wave 1. Then okay, if this is wave 1, then automatically what do? 5 waves down, where is the 61.8 of the retracement? It already passed it. Okay, now let's see the correction then. Okay, so we have here A, B, C. Alright, let me see something. Okay, here is better. Okay, so we have A, B, and the C up. We are stuck in a kind of correction here, guys. Yeah, double correction, I mean. C is there, and then we have again the X. Okay, then we have the other A, B, and C up here. Alright guys, it looks like a good double correction. Now we could have another X and go for a triple correction, but out of experience it retraced already too much. I don't think it's gonna do another one. It's already up here past 61.8. I think this is a wave 1, this is a 2, and it's a perfect short. Let's see, we can analyze a bit this wave here on the 15 minute, although 15 minutes is not very trustworthy. It could be like wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5, A and B, C for wave 2, and it should continue. Okay guys, this one, it looks like a very good short from my point of view, from what I see here. Based on this then, we could expect that Aussie dollar is going to be a short and it's not going to do a triple correction. Yeah, I expect this one to come down from here, then this one should continue down from there. Both of them, they did a double correction, like we already showed here, both of them, they didn't double correction, they should continue down. All right, let's see some of the cross pairs. Although I don't trade cross pairs much, I don't like them much. But let's see them a bit, what they are doing and everything. Euro New Zealand, just a bigger picture. I think it's forming a triangle. Already it's a bit early to say, but I'm pretty confident out of experience. It's forming a triangle and is respecting it perfectly so far. So you have a big target through the months. We are looking only for shorts. There it is, only for shorts. And it's a big target. It's a very big target. It's like 1,500 pips. It's a lot of money to be made. And also, this was a nice sharp downtrend. This was a double correction there. It should be very good for a short. I already took it once from here when I touched the lines. I took it out. Okay, I'm not a long-term trader. I don't hold over with the weekend positions. But okay, you can get in on the retracements of the pair every time you wish to get in, if you can analyze well the retracements. But that's the main idea. We are in a triangle and we expect it to go all the way down. Now, Eurosi, we are uh, in a retracement of the bigger trend. So it's a big downtrend, yeah. As you can see, they reached 61.8 yet, but we expect it to continue downwards at the moment. We have this big movement down, the retracement. It should continue down at a second, although there is a suspicion here as well that this could be in a triangle as well. Something that wouldn't match the direction of Euro New Zealand. Yeah, because if Eurozi has to go up, how is Euro New Zealand could go down? It's gonna be very unlikely based on the fact that Aussie and New Zealand have 90% correlation. Although nothing is impossible, but just have this that it will be better if both charts matched. I mean, from this point of view, I see this triangle should go down. I see a triangle here as well, but this should go up. Although nothing says that, okay, I mean, Eurozi could be going up until here, and Euro New Zealand could be ranging here. Yeah, it doesn't mean they have both to go up. So maybe this is gonna be ranging like here sideways, while this is gonna go to do the movement up, and then both will go short fast after. That's a possible scenario as well. So at least that's what I'm hoping is gonna happen. That's the only thing that makes sense for both of them to be triangles. Again, this one I took it from down here at the bounce off. I'm out now. I'm not trading long term. And I told you at the beginning on the dollar yen, I don't like to be in the middle of triangles. I took the first bounce off, that's good enough for me. And then we wait for the top if it happens. Now, Euro yen, we are currently in an uptrend. I see a 1 and 2, and then again 1 and 2 should go up now. I see here 5 waves going up. Yeah, this is wave 1. Let's label them. So this is the last uptrend movement. This is wave 1. This is wave 2. Three, 4, and the 5 up. So from my point of view, I see an established 5 wave up. So I'm looking for longs then. Okay, guys, every time, as soon as you identify 5 waves up, you go do your FIBO expansion, retracement, sorry. Where is the 61.8? Okay, 61.8 is past it a bit there. Now, we analyze the correction. Okay, let's go. Correction, just by a look at it, it looks like a double correction. We have the A and B, C here, A, B, C, and the X up here, the 3 movement X, and now we're going for another A and BC down, which is this one. And the market should go long after that. At least that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking, as soon as the market opens on Sunday night, I'm looking to buy this pair, to be fair. I think where is about now, it should go long from there eventually, but we will see. We will draw our FIBO expansion and prove to ourselves that is the spot. How do we find the end of wave C, guys? We know C is either equal with A or is 1618 of A. Exactly, there you go, guys. Here, if I'm correct, if this is a double correction and it's a long, there is the spot where we should go long. You see, at the 1618, here, we should go long. So that's what I'm looking for. As soon as the market opens on Sunday, maybe I will for a small price action. As soon as the market maybe passes this level, these small highs, I will go long. So that's the plan for this pair from my point of view. Again, you guys do your own analysis. I'm giving you my ideas. It doesn't mean it's gonna be correct or not, or all of them are gonna be correct. So use this as maybe extra guidance or something. Don't take the trades I take. Okay, let's go on. EuroCAD, to be fair, on EuroCAD, I'm a bit confused. I don't have any ideas on what's going on, so I'm not taking any trades right now. Pound yen, it looks like this is trying to do kind of a wave C, so kind of A, B, and a C to go up. Okay. This one as well, guys, is the same logic with cable. Yeah, we have 1 and 2, 3 and the 4 is happening now. So around 38.2, it should be a good long on this pair. I hope you can see the 1 and 2. I mean, for those of you that you have a bit of knowledge of Elliott waves. Just to remind you guys that in Elliott waves, we are looking for the establishment of 5 waves up. This is the 3, and the 4 should come down to 38.2, which is a very similar chart with cable. I mean, all the pound pairs, all the pound cross pairs are correlated with each other more than 95%. So whatever cable does, everything else do as well. Same chart almost. Pound CAD, again, I'm not very sure what it's doing, although I see the pound CAD is a bit clearer than EuroCAD. I believe this is kind of A, B, C here, and then we have the X down, and then we will go, guys, for another A and B, C. This is the A happening, it has to finish first. We will have a B and a C for a double correction, and then when the market goes there, we'll see if there's gonna be another X and go for a triple correction. Now let's see if the wave A finished or not. Okay, so we have this is wave 1, then this is wave 2, then for wave 3 we have 1 orange, 2 orange, we have the 3 here, the 4, and the 5. Okay, so this could be the end of wave 3, blue, so the main blue, the main wave. Okay, and now again 38.2 guys, 4, blue 4. So we're expecting blue 4 to come here. And then from there is a long again, for the wave 5, blue 5. So we're expecting something like this, and then from there all the way up again. So as you can see, in all the pairs of the pound, we expect further retracement for now, yes, and then another long, a big nice long again. Which makes sense, the pound should strengthen, is too low. I mean, after the Brexit and everything else, it can't continue going down forever. Now, pound Aussie, to be fair guys, I don't have much idea on it. It looks like a double, triple corrections in there. It's a bit ugly, so I'm not gonna bother with it at the moment. Pound New Zealand, same thing. In the bigger picture, is doing this correction of this downtrend. I don't have any ideas on it for now or analysis, so I'm not gonna do anything with it. Euro pound, guys, I think I'm okay. I can't be sure. It's still a bit early, but it's in this triangle. We have nice 5 waves up on this pair, which indicates euro strengthen over the pound. Yeah, here. All the way up here. So we had an extended wave 5, and now guys, I believe we are in this triangle, at least for now. It looks like it's respecting the bottom of the triangle very well. Remember guys, a triangle must have 5 subwaves. So we go A there, let's put them in different color, okay, maybe like this. So we have the A there, B, C down, and then if that's the case, we have a nice long out of there. Perfect long out of there. Then we expect an D to come up here. And then an E to come down to complete the triangle. And then we will see in which of the two directions is going to break. So for, at least for now, for the next couple of weeks, months, we are going to have something like this, if this triangle is valid. It looks good to me for now. So that's what I'm looking for, at least for now. If the market next week or the week after shows me something else, we will update our analysis and go on. Now, let's see some of the main cryptocurrencies, because I know many of you like to trade crypto. Let's go through them, although I'm not a big fan of them, but we can analyze them a bit. Okay, obviously this huge movement is the first wave. I mean, it's our uptrend. Let's see the correction now. Let's see here. Let me go slightly closer. Okay, first of all, the correction on the bigger picture. We have here the A, B, and the C down here. Then we have the X, then we have again another A and B, C, and then guys another X, and then the last MBC. Remember guys, triple correction is the maximum it should go. And we have this B here, and the C down. And as you can see, obviously after the last AMBC, this market exploded again, made this movement. Now, I can see clearly the 5 waves in this movement. I will put in just lines on it. Alright, which it means we establish the uptrend now, guys. We are ready for Bitcoin to go up again. At least that's what it looks like. You can never be sure with investment or any kind of trading, but you do your analysis, you do proper risk management. That's how you make money in the end, in the long term. Now, here, what do we have here? We have 5 waves up. It's around our 61.8 right now. It touched it yesterday actually and closed with all this big tail. Okay, let's analyze this correction then now. Okay, we have our array here, B, the C down, then obviously this is the X, then again we go A, B, and the C down. This is an expanded flat like this for the other X. So we're going for a triple correction in this one as well in Bitcoin. Okay, and then guys we have another A and BC going down there. Now this could be a sharp A and BC the way I am labeling to you right here. Okay, so one scenario is this one, and C could finish here at the 61.8, so now it's a good long. Yeah, or the other scenario is, okay, that's the main A, then MB should happen, and then a C should happen a bit lower. Okay, so we could just wait to see a bit of a price action. That's how Bitcoin looks like, guys. It should go long, I mean, at any time soon. I mean, okay, if it does this A and B C, it's going to take a bit longer, but I don't expect it to go more than lower than 5,000. I mean, either it's going to go long from here or minimum at 5,000, but it is a triple correction. Triple correction for the bigger picture, triple correction for this one, for the subwaves. So it should go long. Let's put somewhere in this zone. It should be along somewhere in this zone. Somewhere in there. Okay? So that's what we're looking for now. Alright. Now, let's see the Ethereum. All of them are kind of the same. I mean, okay, they are kind of correlated a bit between each other. But let's see. In the Ethereum here, guys, it made only a double correction in the bigger picture. From what I can see, it made the A there. Then B here. And the C down. Here is the X. The here. Then B. And the C down here. There you go. Okay, someone will say, but how do we know this is not another X and it's gonna do another MBC since it looks like it's going down? Okay, it could in theory, but where is it gonna go? Is it gonna go what to zero? Except if it's make a slightly lower low. Okay, we'll have to wait and see because it's not a triple correction like Bitcoin. But if Bitcoin goes up, it's unlikely Ethereum to go down. I mean, for a lower low. But okay, we'll have to wait and see. Okay. Now, here we have 5 waves down. like this, guys. And then this could be the wave A, okay? So this could be the wave A, the 5 waves down is the wave A, okay? This could be wave B, and now, okay guys, either this is wave C and finishes there, then it means this is an X, okay? And then we are going for another AMBC down, which will be very similar again to the Bitcoin. A there, could be and B there, and a C down. There you go. And then we try to go long on it. Okay. Now I know some of you are trading Ripple. Ripple, it's kind of yeah, used from banks and everything is kind of a bit more choppy pair and everything. Look, guys, it's kind of in a range as well. I'm not gonna analyze this one. It doesn't look very good in terms of Elliott waves. It's something that manipulated by the banks. Although it's at very low levels, I don't think it could go any lower than that, and it's not gonna go to zero. So again, same logic. It looks like it's gonna go long at some point soon. Now, Litecoin, again, here we had Litecoin is very similar to the Ethereum. It's a clear double correction here. Okay, we have the first A. We have the A and BC down there. Then we have the X. And then we have the second A and BC there. There you go, guys. Now again, same logic which is Ethereum. Someone will say, how do we know this is not another X and it's gonna go for a triple correction slightly lower and then we buy? It is possible because it's retracing too much. Okay, let's put it like this, guys. We are looking for now until next week when we see bigger evidences. We are looking for longs on Litecoin between this zone, somewhere in here. Okay, for now. The reason is, okay, this movement upwards could be either an X or it could be the wave 1. But from what I see now, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So A, B, C, X. Again, this one looks like a double correction happening, like exactly Bitcoin, like exactly Ethereum. That's what I'm saying. It's not possible for one to go up and the other two to go down. So we'll have to wait for next week to get a bigger idea. Although I believe Bitcoin is long for sure, but maybe it has to retrace down to 5,000 first and then go long. With that logic, if Bitcoin from 7,161 that is now, if it goes to 5,000, it means maybe Litecoin is gonna go to a triple correction. Maybe it's gonna be something like this, like X here, and then kind of I don't know. Maybe this is A, B. And C down there. Remember, guys, after an X, the next A and B C has to make a lower low than the start of that X. So it has to make a lower low from here, from 2182. Even 2150 is valid. So as long as it touches there, it will be the perfect long, if that's the scenario happening. We have to wait and see. Next week I will have a better idea on all three cryptocurrencies and I will update the analysis next week on Friday. But for now, That's what we are looking for. Be a bit conservative on it for now. Either we said either if this is the scenario, it's gonna go long from here, then Bitcoin now is finished, or it could come down for another A and B C from there. Everything is the same. Ethereum is should do another MBC down. Litecoin is doing the MBC down. So it looks like in all three of them we have a bit of more downside at the moment. Yeah, not for too long. I mean maybe 1-2 weeks maximum, and then it should be long for long time. I don't believe cryptos are gonna ever go to zero. It's just big players. They are bringing them down so they can buy from them bottom again. That's what big players do. Big players never buy here or up here. Big players buy from here. Now they are breaking down again to buy again from the bottom. That's what banks do. That's what hedge funds do. So be aware of that. That's what's gonna happen here. Okay, guys, very well. All right, now just for transparency, yeah, and to show you our performance, our results a bit. Okay, that's the three portfolios I am currently trading at the moment. Yeah, this is one I handle manually at the moment. It's based on my Elliott waves analysis, the way I analyze right now. As you can see, the last 8 months, yeah, 8 months now that I've been trading this account, 14% return so far, only 3% drawdown. That's more than ideal, guys. That's more than you can expect from an average winning trader. As you can see, I'm losing $13 per trade. I'm making 61, more than 1 to 2. 50% winning trades exactly. That's a very good portfolio. And let me just introduce to you the new two algorithms. We just started trading these algorithms, guys, just this Monday. As you can see, they are all real accounts, yeah? This one, just this Monday. As you can see, it's all this year, this month, this week is all the same. Here, we just started this Monday, literally this Monday. So far, it had a nice week, 0.45% for a week is fair enough. It's an average return for any good trader. We are losing $62.63. We're making 72. Okay, it's almost 1-to-1. Only 5 trades we took. The algo took so far, guys. It's not a high frequency. It's a selective algo. And the other algo we have again this Monday, a bit more aggressive. This one, the style of it is a bit more aggressive. It made 2.3% just in a week, guys. Here, this is what we did. 21 trades. This is a bit more high frequency. Okay, winning rate is not the best on it. I hope it's gonna improve, but it has a very good risk reward ratio. We are losing 15, we are making 95 per trade that we win. That's kind of crazy. I don't think this is gonna remain like that. Through more trades, it's gonna get closer than gap, and this is gonna get a bit higher. It's just 1 week of live trading for both of our algos. Okay, it is an encouraging start, but okay, we need to see more evidence. Yeah, both algos are created from my ideas. I'm very positive they are gonna work, but I'm here to prove it to you above all. So let's see how they're gonna do the next couple of weeks. Okay, guys, it was very good doing this video for you and everyone. If anyone has any questions, or if anyone, guys, wish to likes how do we work, likes our results, you can join us, guys. You can visit our website here. You can join our website here. You can apply from any of the program. You can go to the Rising Traders program as well. You can apply from there. If you wish to see our results and everything, is again, it's the three algos I showed you guys. You press on them here to see them more analytically. It's gonna take you to my FX book. It's gonna show you everything that I just showed you. Okay, very good. Alright, have a great weekend, remaining weekend. Have a great week ahead, and hopefully we're gonna be back on next Friday with more updates and some winning trades throughout the next week.